Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another live stream. Today is going to be a pretty special one. We have Lift Truck against Marakar in a best of 11. And we've got a new concept for you. We have an aircraft carrier flooding map named Oxygen 2. Yo, welcome to Lift Truck. And welcome to everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is having a nice weekend so far. I kind of am. I feel a bit tired. That's why I've got a giant Red Bull. I had a cold for like the last 2 weeks. I thought I'd got rid of it, but I just had like a really bad night's sleep. And I think my body's still fighting something. So yeah, for that reason, I'm pretty tired. Hopefully I get better soon. And Red Bull will certainly help. Yeah, we've got a brand new map for you. Oxygen. Needed size for this was 50 APM. Mara has 500 APM. Yeah, Oxygen 2 is the name of the map. So the guy called Oxygen, who is a big sponsor of 0 Hour. Let me just tell the players. So basically, first level will flood, which is like your CC. I think the oil in the extreme corners will survive Wave 1. Wave 2 will flood that oil and the next level. There are some supplies that survive Wave 2. In the end, only the square platform at the top lives. So basically, yeah, this is a flooding map and an aircraft carrier map. So basically, you need to finish the game or you will get kicked. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. Yo, Wan, Minimax. So yeah, there's two aircraft carriers on this map. One is at the top left and one is at the bottom right. They're both capturable. You can use the planes to attack. It's not the strongest thing in the world, but it is obviously quite strong. If you get it from the start of the game, it maybe could be used to hunt dozers and stuff. But then also it's a flooding map as well. So it's going to flood kind of like PUBG. So it's going to flood from the lower level here. Then it's going to flood inwards until just this bit is left. Then this bit's going to flood. But I think these two supplies survive Wave 2. And then in Wave 3, those bits are going to flood. And then this bit's going to flood until basically this square here in the middle is the only thing that's left. So, yeah, there's oils in the corner that I think survive Flood Wave 1. But Flood Wave 2, I think, will wipe them out. But yeah, got two high-level players here, Marakar and Lift Truck. I think Lift Truck is probably not feeling as confident. You saw here he's already talking about Mara's 500 actions per minute. But we'll see. I think Lift Truck's playing on a good level lately, so I think it could be good. And also, all of the viewers are going to choose all of the matchups that we're going to see here tonight. So I'm going to do a poll. What's he saying? Fargo on this would be funny if he didn't know about the water. Didn't know about the water, he would flame you, map maker. True that. Bad map. Bad host. Something like that. But yeah, the reason we're testing this is for two reasons, really. Number one is to test new concepts, so you'll know we've got a new map called Tiny Tactics. that has new things on there, like a 2.5k crate from the start, and it also has like them stacked on top of each other's supplies and neutral mines and stuff like that. And that's actually turned out to be a really popular map. We also have things in the past like Battleship Bay, where you can capture the battleship and fire up on the map, which I think worked out pretty successfully and is pretty good too. And now here we are trying different concepts with aircraft carriers and flooding maps. So it could be too extreme, it could be too much, and I totally understand that, but at the same time, the game's been out since 2003. It's worth trying new things, new concepts every now and again. So I definitely think it's something we should be trying. We're just waiting for Marakar to come here now. Yo, Game Ranger, welcome to you in the chat. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Welcome Minecraft. And the second reason is I want to test this map for its competitiveness, how much is liked. If it's not very liked, it won't make a tournament in the future that I'm going to host. I'm going to be hosting a $1,000 tournament, 1v1 tournament, probably the top 32 players in the world. And if this map is not popular, people don't like it, if it's too crazy, then we won't have it in that tournament. But on the flip side, if it's amazing, if it's great, and it turns out to be really fun, then we will include it in that tournament. Yeah, I will be reading the chat a lot today because you guys are going to vote on the next matchups that you want to see. We're going to start here with GLA versus Tank. And then after the quick poll, just came up with some random matchups in my head. And you guys looks to be so far that you voted Air versus Tox. So, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was saying. Totally forgot what I was saying. Marakar was basically just typing on the other screen saying he's not seeing us in the radmin. So he's going to re. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to join. Yeah, all of the matchups will be chosen by you, the viewers. So I'll do a poll every now and again, but also if you let us know any comments, what matchups you suggest you want to see. Do you want to see GLA Mirrors? Do you want to see USA GLA? Whatever you want to see, let us know. Yeah, maybe we will have at least one USA GLA, I think. USA GLA always GG. LCD Monitor Bosno, welcome to you, man. Thank you for your kind words. Glad you like the content. Not sure where Marakar is, though. What is Marakar doing? There he is. Okay, we'll explain some stuff. GLA versus Tank. First matchup. The viewers will then choose all the rest. We will only play this new map. 2 new things on this map. 2 aircraft carriers in the corners. You can capture and use to attack. Next thing is flooding in waves. Waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your CC will flood on wave 1. Wave 2, next level, will flood, and so on. Some subs in middle will survive wave 2. I think it's the ones next to aircraft carrier on high ground. The oils in corners, top left, bottom right, will also survive flood 1. In the end, everything will be flooded except the tiny square in the middle. King off the hill. Yeah, wave 1 will kill the aircraft carrier. Correct. So it's not used for long, really. Guard mode to gather the aircraft. Then do 1 big strike. Is pretty good. Okay, Oxygen 2 is the map name. And GLA versus Tank is the first matchup. Best of 11. First to win 6 games. It's going to only be this map tonight. Brand new map, brand new concept. And yeah, Lift Truck against Marakar. Marakar will start with a GLA. Lift Truck will start with the Tank. I have a feeling Tank might have advantage. If you were to play this, my advice would be to you to forget that it's going to flood. Just play the map and play the 1v1 as if you were going to play any normal game. Try and get your opponent out as fast as possible. And when it floods, then you react to it. The only difference I probably would make at the start is you can make 2 supplies on this higher ground that you're going to see now. So, for example, here's your base. You've got a CC and your main supply there, which the main supply is going to flood. You've also got a crate. I forgot about that. You've got the timer here where the water's going to rise. And then here you've got crates and you've got crates. So if you were going to do a 3 supply build, which is probably advisable, then what I would do is actually do your supplies there, there, and there. Could actually be a 2v2 map, couldn't it? Because there's actually quite a lot of supplies starting in your base. Maybe we need to delete some of these crates. But basically, that's it for the start. And then we have an aircraft carrier in the corner, top left, and in the bottom right. So we've got Tank for Lift Truck down in the bottom left. Is the blue player. And then up in the top right, we have the red player, which is the GLA, which is Marakar. And he's doing all of his base on wave flood area 2. So this area is going to flood after 5 minutes, which is quite a long time, which is why I think you should just forget about the flood. But yeah, what you can do is send Red Guard or Rangers or Rebels or whatever to capture these. This oil will also survive flood wave 1. Bit of a truck rush here from Lift Truck. He's not really going to find a lot, though. Yeah, Lift Truck playing very well recently. Is not actually gone for his main supply. He's just going for a massive oil boom. He did say to me in the private chat before, wow, there's a lot of oils on this map. In the end, then, this will flood. This will flood. Then this will flood, which is slightly on higher ground. Then this will flood. And then in the end, it'll just be this left in the middle. So Marakar has straight away gone for an aggressive tunnel here in the middle. He's got a tunnel going up down in the bottom right. And Marakar drops off a TNT. And he's going to get that gap. No, he doesn't, actually. That TNT messed up a little bit, which I'm surprised at there from Marakar. The Flamer did kill the Gat in the end, but that oil did get denied. So technical probably is worth it. With 3 minutes and 50 until the Flood Wave 1. Yeah, it could be that the feedback from this map is that people don't like the flood element. So we could just get rid of that completely, get rid of all the scripts for that, and just leave it as like an aircraft carrier map. It could also be that we get rid of the aircraft carriers as well. But I think it's worth trying. Noah's Legacy says 9ECN3. Could be, yeah. There could be a different name for it. Oxygen sponsored the map, though. I came up with the idea and overall design. Adrian made it, the map maker. And, yeah, Oxygen wanted it. Oh, it's dying. So here comes the aircraft carrier, but Marakar's going to kill it. He's going to kill it pretty quick, and it gets deleted. So it's not crazy overpowered, but you do have to think about it and have to react to it. And then, yeah, that aircraft carrier maybe died maybe a little bit too quick. We could increase the HP of that if you think. But in the end, that carrier died. And Marakar is going to get this one, but you've got to think about the flood that's going to get rid of it in 2 minutes 40. So Marakar now taking off with his units. We've got Flamers and Battle Masters pouring through the middle. Marakar's just gathering his Vanilla Raptors. They're not that strong, these. There's a tiny little planes. You can't even really select them individually. You have to just control the aircraft carrier. And then Marakar now using his aircraft carrier to take out these Flamers. But yeah, Lift Truck doesn't have to worry about that for too long. Is that giving him XP as well? I don't know if it is, actually. Is Marakar getting XP for the Vanilla Raptor kills? I wonder. But yeah, you could say that the aircraft carrier is too OP. It's literally just deleting tanks for free there in the middle. But on the flip side, after 1 minute 50, the flood on wave 1 is going to happen. And that aircraft carrier will get deleted. So it will be out of the equation. So Marakar at this point is securing the sides. These areas where the blue is will not flood until when flood wave 3 happens, I think. Yeah, but that aircraft carrier is looking very, very OP. But it is going to disappear in 1 minute and 20. But yeah, Lift Truck didn't get his back supply. I'm not sure I 100% agree with this build, especially with the crate that he started with in the base. But if Lift Truck can somehow establish himself on top of this square platform... Wow. The micro on the aircraft carrier is actually pretty good from Marakar. Did wonder how that would be. But all of them units are getting deleted. Yeah, 55 seconds. Probably Lift Truck just wants to build up. Not attack just yet. Just wait for the aircraft carrier to disappear. And then you do one big push when the aircraft carrier is out. These nukes can't be captured, to my knowledge, but they are looking pretty beautiful. Yeah, the whole map in general to me looks beautiful. Beautiful textures, colors. As I said, Adrian is the map maker. Yeah, Lift Truck not getting the back supply. Don't know if I 100% agree with that. There is a Helix. And it is trying to get the aircraft carrier. But you've got to be careful, because when Flood Wave 1 happens, then... Lift Truck likes that. Yeah, the flood's going to happen now. The flood is going to happen. There you go. So the aircraft carrier should die, and the main base will die. The flood begins, and the players are forced more and more into the center. I think we could have a tournament just purely on this map, or 2 or 3 maps that are pretty like this. I think it could be pretty cool. PUBG tournament or something. But yeah, that oil in the corner there will survive. That Raptor's now going to die. That oil down to the bottom right will also survive. But now you could probably take the fight a little bit better as the tank. I mean, he built his whole base in the middle. I still think it's worth getting that back supply. But now there's another timer. 5 minutes and 20 until the next level floods, which is this area, which is pretty much Lift's entire base and Marakar's entire base for that matter. But Marakar does have a palace on top of here. He has the supply. Big tank battle. We always like to see those. We do. Scorpions versus Battle Masters. Always a decent fight. It's going to be close, actually, because the Scorpion rockets are very powerful, but once they've fired, then the Battle Masters become probably the stronger tank. So you want to do more hit-and-run tactics with the Scorpions. I already do think this map's got potential. I think it could do with little tweaks. Maybe, like, remove some crates and whatever. Let us know your feedback in the chat. Yeah, you guys are going to vote on the next matchup. So I'm going to close the poll in about 60 seconds. So you need to vote quick. We are going to do the reverse of this, and then we're going to see the other matchup. But the viewers will choose all of the matchups tonight after this first one. Yeah, Marakar looks to be king of the hill now. It's basically a fight for this hill. Whoever's got a building left here at the end will be the winner if you haven't wiped out your opponent before that. Yeah, that's a nice artillery, I have a feeling. Artillery is coming. It's going to be somewhere around here. But there's going to be a Scud. There's battle busters. MiGs coming in as well. That is a... not the greatest Scud hit, actually. Artillery comes in, wipes out a bunch of tunnels. But there's also a Helix here and a massive tank army. Maybe Lift Truck is going to have some success here. Lix comes in and decides to jump on all of these tanks. It's wrecking a lot of Scorpions, and Lift Truck is making progress. He is making massive, massive progress. Of course, there's still a bunch of battle busters. There's this palace. Lix gets taken out from the back. One battle bus goes down to the hole. But Lift Truck is not holding back. He is coming in. He wants this palace. Smells blood on the palace, but is it realistic? Is he actually going to take out the palace? I think he is. He's gonna get it. He is kicking Marakar off the top. Very slowly but surely, but Marakar's still surrounding. He is still surrounding. This is working out probably better than I anticipated. So far, so good, I think. It is pandemonium here on top of the hill. You could call this King of the Hill. Oxygen's King of the Hill, something like that. Yeah, Noah's Legacy. Yeah, right now it's called Oxygen 2 because Oxygen was the guy that sponsored it. Yeah, the aircraft carrier should withstand the flood, said Alexander in the chat. I mean, it would make physical sense that an aircraft carrier can rise with the flood. Yeah, I totally get that. However, if the aircraft carrier isn't taken out, it can be OP. Can you imagine now? It'd just be wiping out all of this. It can be considered OP, so... I kind of like that it's taken out of the equation after 6 minutes. It gets the initial damage done, and then if you haven't killed it, after 6 minutes, it's taken out. Because we've got to think about balance. I'd say balance and gameplay and fun is more important than realism. As funny as that sounds. We've got a Lotus here. We've got Marakar on 25k. But Lift Truck is kind of exhausting himself here a little bit. His units are thinning out a little bit. We've got Marakar creeping around the side of this mountain, taking out this supply. Lift Truck has built a supply on the top. So all he has to do, and I say it's a big all, he has to hold this middle. But here comes the Anthrax bomb from Marakar. And that is going to be a painful Anthrax if ever we saw one. But it might delete itself because these Scuds might be firing Tox. No, it doesn't look like they are. Yeah, that's a really powerful Anthrax. Lift Truck bringing his units through the Anthrax. Getting froze for a second there. That dozer's going low. These flamers are going low. There's a truck. Sorry, not a truck. A tunnel. Creeping around. Here comes... I don't even know what that is. Mine drop. EMP. The carpet. This is absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful match. What the hell? Really nice. Really nice there. I suppose the EMP only disabled a few things. The mines in front of the war factory. Carpet didn't kill that much, but that was a really nice attack there from Lift Truck. Yeah, looks like the GLA is coming out on top. GG from Lift Truck. GG from Marakar. The GLA taking game number 1. Is it too hard for the tank there? Did Lift Truck play it optimally? I think he should have... I think he should have got the supply in his base, and I think he shouldn't have wasted a helix on the aircraft carrier. I think if he did those couple of things, I think it could have been more close. So Marakar takes the lead of game number 1, 1-0. But that worked out kind of nice, I think. 13 minutes. We'll now see if Lift Truck is able to win with the GLA. Okay. All right, I'm going to end the poll. It looked like Air versus Tox is the most favorite people want to see. So down in the bottom left, we have the red China tank on this floodable aircraft carrier map. This is OE Marakar. And then up at the top right, we have the blue GLA Vanilla. For the player, there is Lift Truck. Yeah, Lift Truck obviously does not think it's worth going for that back supply. He's going double barracks as if he's going to go for a load of oils. But Marakar opened with 3 supplies, and he's doing the same here as well, also on 3 supplies. So, and he also had more money in the previous game than Lift Truck, and Lift Truck was the one who went for the oils. Can I put a cooldown timer on how often you can use the aircraft carrier? You can use the aircraft carrier over and over again. It's unlimited. My tip to the players was that when you capture the aircraft carrier, you put it on guard mode somewhere, so all of them like swirl around in like a big tornado kind of thing, or a big hurricane, whatever, in a big group, and then you do one big attack. So truck there from Marakar, not really getting a lot done. It kills 1 worker, didn't delay Lift really at all. Flamer straight through the middle from Marakar. He's also gone for a barracks Marakar behind. Lift truck going all the way through to the back supply, where it anticipates supply trucks to be harassed. We have a tunnel down at the bottom right. We've got a flamer trying to take out the oil. Lift truck's still only on 1 supply. I don't know if I like that. Marakar looked like a real beast with a 3 supply opener as GLA. Gatling here from Marakar is eventually going to get picked off. Rebel's still running around for Lift. And he's going to grab his aircraft carrier down in the bottom right. Okay, aircraft carrier in action. Marakar's supply deck getting shut down. Yeah, Marakar hasn't got any red guard by the aircraft carrier yet. So he is sending one now, but he's only going to get about a minute and a half's use out of it, I think. Yeah, aircraft carrier here from the truck. Stopping the flamers of Marakar through the center. So yeah, a big part of the early game, I think, is the aircraft carrier. But I do think that with the amount of money on it, even if you take damage from the aircraft carrier in the start, you can still power through. Like, we saw a load of units get killed there, but it doesn't look like mega OP. Because I think normally you'd say, oh yeah, aircraft carrier on the map, oh that's newbie, whoever gets it is just going to win the game. But actually, it's going to get deleted soon, and I also think there's enough money to balance that out. Yeah, I also don't agree with Lift not going for the main supply. It seems weird to me. He's focusing purely on the capture of stuff, though, like the capture of the oils on the aircraft carrier. He's valuing that. He's valuing that a lot more. But I'd have to check exactly what build Marakar did, but he managed to go 3 supplies and take the... oh, no, he didn't take an aircraft carrier, did he? He destroyed it. No, he did. Marakar... Didn't he have that one? Yeah, he did. He had that one, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, so he did capture things. Yeah, Lift Truck's just gone for a different build. He's doing more of an oil rampage build or a liquid gold build. Or blue hole. Where there's just so many oils. Okay, so Marakar's established himself a bit of a base up here on the top. He's got a war factory supply and the power. But the aircraft carrier is swarming down in the bottom right, ready to come in for a bit of a strike. What's he going to do? He could focus on the war factory. He could focus on the units. I probably would be focusing on the units, try and get the units out. But yeah, Marakar looking pretty OP. I think he's adapted to this map very, very nicely. Very, very quick. There's a supply being built here now too. You could leave the aircraft carrier on a hotkey. Let's say like you leave it on number 0 or... Oh, there's the flood. There's the first wave of the flood. So Marakar's lost his back supply and his power. A Helix here now from Marakar. Yeah, Marakar looking pretty formidable here, I think. He is looking very, very strong indeed. There's a Scorpion coming around the side. Run into its death, though. But Marakar looking like king of the hill here in game number 2 as well. Yeah, Lift Truck now just has a little bit of a base here, but he's on a 5-minute timer. He needs to get out of there. This isn't a mod. This is just a new map. New concept with different things. There's no mod. No mod involved here. The map at the moment is called Oxygen 2. Might change name in the future. We might make a new version of this. But so far, I actually don't... I'm struggling to think of definite improvements, definite changes we need to make for it. I actually think it's working out kind of nicely so far. We're only a game and a half in. Artillery coming through. There's a bunch of Lixers as well. Artillery takes out a bunch of workers. Yeah, Marakar doing really well. The ground army with the Lix is really, really powerful. He's building Gats here in the middle too with the dozer. And Lift Truck is on a big timer. In 4 minutes, he probably will get kicked. Actually, no, he won't get kicked. There will still be this area. But the quads have to be made for the against the Lixes. Oh, one Lix is going to get gifted here. Maybe even the second one. Yeah, second Lix did go down. So Marakar losing both of the bunker Lixes. So the air units are taken out of the equation. We're not seeing Scud launches, though, from Lift Truck. He's building a market. Now, if you look there, this ground here is on the higher ground, isn't it? So I think that area might survive the next flood wave. I don't think we've been past... I don't think we've been past flood wave 2. Yeah, it can still be won, even if you get kicked off the mountain, because this area survives. If you have a big army and you then push back up at last minute, you can still win. So I would like it if both players fight out to the end to see... Einstein's Apple said the planes are all generic and they all hit the same thing. Well, Marakar was managing to micro it. They weren't hitting all the same things. I think you can select the aircraft carrier and attack, and as the Raptors get close, you do like a split fire on the different units, and I think you can. So it's a bit of a skill thing. It's not that the planes are useless. So lift truck is coming around the side with a bit of a flanking attack again. Takes out a war factory, but this whole area is going to flood soon anyway. But he is getting XP. So he has got Anthrax now. I think Marakar knows that an Anthrax is coming. And he's also protecting against Scud launchers. Because those GATs... And he has chain gun as well. Those GATs will be useful for shooting down the Anthrax plane. Now, the Anthrax plane will come from here, because that's where the CC is on the edge of the map. So it could drop there, but I don't think it's realistic that it will drop in the middle totally. So yeah, Marakar's looking like the king of the hill so far. Very nice little base here from Marakar. I think we should make a whole tournament just based on this style of map. Outdoor Experiences in the chat says it could be a 2v2 map. One person starts where they currently do, and one by the aircraft carrier. Yeah, could possibly be, actually, yeah. Certainly could. It's actually working out kind of nice, though. As 1v1. Is that Anthrax going to hit? Nah, it's not going to hit. That's really bad for lift. He should have hit it there. He was too greedy, tried to hit it too deep, and now that's not going to work. Yeah, Marakar is just happy to chill here because this whole base area is going to get flooded in a second. There's a new CC built here. I'm trying to think how Lift could win. Probably mass battle buses. You could attack up here with mass battle buses. When you get to here, yeah, a few of them will go down to the hole, but you might be able to just wipe this area and then bring workers through. Could be a possibility. Lift truck is going... He has got cash, and he's building arms dealers. Maybe this timer needs to be a bit bigger. Don't know. 33 seconds until the next flood. These supplies are mined out now. This area, I think, is all going to flood. I'm pretty sure that survives. I'm pretty sure that oil survives. And we've got GPS... Oh. Got GPS Scud launchers, which is pretty beautiful to see. Just look at it, man. Just look at it. It's mental, isn't it? It is insane. Get a screenshot of that, I think. Beautiful. Okay, well, the water is rising. The base is being sold, but it is unfortunately too late for some of them buildings. So that oil survives. That oil survives, and this little area here survives. So now you're left with this King of the Hill area. And in 1 minute 40, then the next wave is going to rise. So now the oils in the corner are dead. And basically now Lift Truck has to come in from this angle and has to clear and get a building on here. If he doesn't get a building on here, he's going to get wiped out. Artillery is coming in. Marakar's dropped off a Lotus, which is very nice. Artillery comes in, kills 2 Scud launchers. It is working out very beautifully. Marakar looking too strong at the minute, though. Scud launchers raining down some damage. It's not an FFA map. No, it's a 1v1 map. Alexander says, who was the pro player who left the bunker with whole armada but got demolished? I don't understand the question. I don't know. 40 seconds until the next wave. Here comes maybe an EMP. And the carpet is looking very brutal there on Lift Truck's base. GG, we're not even going to see the next wave of flood, but the next wave of flood should be flooding either up to there or up to there.
You have
really well played there by Marakar. Beautiful. Beautiful play indeed. Okay. Lift both games. You didn't take main sup. I think it's still worth taking for the 6 minutes or so. Tox versus AFG next. Marakar first army. Okay, Marakar wants to play Tox. Yeah, you guys voted here. 9EC and 3 says, in my opinion, there's too much money on this map. You shouldn't have that much stuff after 12 minutes. Yeah, it could be. I think we're near enough there with the amount of cash. I don't think it needs like half of the money. I think we could be talking about removing maybe 1 supply and 1 oil. Or something like that. Or maybe just 1 supply. Because I do think you still need a decent amount of cash to counteract the fact that the aircraft carrier is just so strong. Because if you have a minimal amount of cash and the aircraft carrier gets captured by the enemy and he starts wrecking you, you could just be dead straight away. And we don't want games where it's just like dead due to a really OP thing. So, but I'm definitely open to ideas. Like I say, I'm reading all the chat messages. It could be that we delete that supply. Or it could be we delete that one and just move that oil there, or, you know, something like that. I don't think it needs to be drastically changed. Or maybe like there's 3 oils there. Maybe 1 of them gets removed. I don't know. You know, I'm open to your ideas. Down in the bottom left, we've got the blue Air Force. This is Lift Truck. He is going for an airfield. On the top right, we have the red. Going for the same build as before. This is the GLA Tox. That is Marakar. You guys voted. You wanted to see this next. That's what we are going to see. Yeah, Alexander, I don't understand your question. Fargo pop is maybe the term. I think if you type !! Fargo pop in the chat. Maybe, I think, does the bot tell you something? I don't know. Okay, first technical here from Marakar. Straight across the map. King Raptor comes in and shuts that down. Look at the RPGs and the worker there getting stopped. Did use 1 TNT, though, to stop that one. 1, 2, 3, 4... It would have been 5 oils. And he sent a dozer down to the bottom right. Marakar's going to get the aircraft carrier. So it's going to be Vanilla Raptors of the aircraft carrier against King Raptors of the Air Force. But the Air Force should be able to delete the aircraft carrier just with 2 Raptors. Because the aircraft carrier didn't seem to have that much HP, did it? Nice split fire there from Lift Truck. Yeah, 9 EC and 3 says get rid of 1 supply or 1 oil. Yeah, I do think you're right, actually. Do think you're right. Yeah, maybe we're talking about that. Battlefield killed, welcome to you. So this oil is started getting killed by a quad, and then the King Raptor, oh, sorry, the Vanilla Raptors of the aircraft carrier are trying to take out this oil. You're not watching a mod. This is a new map, a new concept. Look at the amount of Raptors coming in here. He's trying to get the arms dealer of the Tox. And this is why I think actually having all the cash is a decent idea, because if you didn't have that much money, getting an arms dealer wiped out at that stage in the game, it could just be over. And you don't want it to be over after 2 or 3 minutes because of an OP thing. So it's got to be careful. Whoa, aircraft carrier deletes aircraft carrier. Okay. It's not one I was expecting, actually. King Raptors are going to delete this aircraft carrier. Now, when they kill it... Oh my god, it hasn't died. It hasn't died. He hasn't fired all the missiles or something. I don't know if he messed that up or if it was difficult to target it, but now all of them, all of those Raptors are going to die. Wonder how much that cost the US military. Can we already download this map? You can, actually. I'm going to put it in my Discord channel. You can already get it if you want. It might already be in there in my map pack, but yeah, I will put it in there. My Discord link is in the description. Just look in the description, scroll down a bit. You'll see the Discord link. So those were King Raptors, yeah? Yeah, King Raptors. So both of the aircraft carriers are out. Lift truck is coming through with quite a chunky V army. Around the side. Marakar is trying to establish himself on the hill again. Should this map be called King of the Hill? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What the hell was that? Yeah, Search and Destroy is not online yet. In 57 seconds, Flood Wave 1 will happen. Bit of a pop here from Marakar. Does grab himself 1 V kill. You see here, both players have got like 7 to 9k, 7, 8k. Which is quite similar like to Blue Hole. Oil Rampage. So yeah, I think maybe we could get rid of 1 oil. Maybe you could like get rid of that one or something, I'm not sure. V goes down, Palace gets reset, S&D is set. And these Vs are having trouble coming in here, these Tox tunnels. Raining down some Tox damage on these Vs, taking out the Vs. Yeah, there's this little Angel tower. No, it's not Angels. Is it? It's the AK-47 tower. I always thought that was an Angel. I thought it was the Angel like with his arms out, with his wings out. Turns out it's an AK-47. It's quite a difference. Wave 1 flood has happened, so the airfield is dead. Arms dealer getting hit by the Spectre gunship. Arms dealer will rebuild though. There's quite a lot of Vs here from Lift Truck. There's a lot of RPGs here to counter it from Marakar. Pathfinders could be pretty beautiful to take out all of these RPGs, especially since there's no Palace yet. The RPGs are one of the main defenses. S&D is here. Yeah, Marakar is very good at establishing himself. He fully understands the concept already. Established himself on top of this hill. And then these Vs are having real trouble clearing it. But Lift Truck is not spending all of his cash. He's got 13k. He's also not got this supply. 100 million per F-22. Yeah, so there was quite a few 100 millions lost there then, wasn't there? Marakar now coming in with plenty of quads. Just trying to take out the oils. Yeah, some people in the chat quite happy to see aircraft carriers finally being used in a map. Imagine if we got aircraft carriers competitively into the World Series 2025. Can you imagine? We've already got dams. We've already got dams in the World Series. We've got 2.5k crates. We've got mines, like neutral mines. We have Yeah, we have dams, we have battleships, and now we've got aircraft carriers and floods. Can you imagine if we made that competitive? Is this palace actually going to be established? Marakar is looking like he's got a very strong foothold on the entire map. 3 minutes and 40 until the next wave. But yeah, Pathfinders are needed. Look, if you had Pathfinders, all of them workers and all these RPGs would just disappear. And then you could just use loaded SNDVs against these quads. Yeah, here's the Pathfinders now from Lift. Finally. Finally. So it really is a battle of King of the Hill now. Can these Vs clear this really difficult position? The Palace is coming online. The RPGs are going to try and get in. They do get in. But remember, you're against Air Force. Air Force support powers are insane. You could have like Spectre, Carpet, A10, all those kind of things here. CC is back online. We've got workers trying to build stuff. We've got Spectre gunship coming in, wiping out some of these tunnels. Lift truck is really trying to gain the upper hand here on top of this mountain. And I think once you get on top of here and you start building, you start placing missile defenders in decent positions, plus 5 aces, plus Pathfinders, I think it becomes a real difficult position to crack. But the problem is that Lift truck keeps letting Marakar establish himself there. And then he's fighting for it later on. Yeah, these tunnels are going to get stopped. Those oils in the corner still alive. Yeah, I love the details on this map. You know, like you've got like nuclear reactors built into the side, but at the same time, it's not like ruining it. It's not like taking away too much space. Like that would be an impassable mountain anyway. With smoke coming out. It looks pretty decent in my opinion. Adrian here has done a really good job on this map. Battle bursts and quads coming in from the side now. Carpet bomb coming through, but I think he's misplaced that. He actually kills 2 of his own Vs. I think Lift truck is panicking a little bit. Marakar is looking maybe too strong. Got Chinook's being picked off. No AP bullets from Marakar. But I suppose he's only just established that palace. He's coming in from the side. Coming back to base. Lift truck has 17k. He's just not spending his money. He has 18k. You could drop down another 2 war factories and just spam Vs, even if they're just empty, as long as you're spending that money. Maybe it's the oils in the corner that we could get rid of, and you could put something else there, like... repair bay, maybe? Or do you think it's just the players not spending their money good enough? Yeah, I don't know. I'm impressed with every game so far. Shame these these trees don't delete, do they? In the flood. Flood does kill air units as well, I think. So if you've got a helix over the water and then the flood happens, then yeah, expect your air units to die, just like we saw in the World Series when Size lost his helixes to the volcano on Black Hell. Same thing happens when the water floods. We saw, was it Tumstep? Tumstep or Boyka, I think it was. I think it was Tumstep. On Crazy Beach when the water flooded there because someone flooded the dam. Oh my god, look, the next wave of flood. Holy moly, how much money is that lost? There was a good like 15k's worth of base there. Most of the base of Lift Truck has now been wiped. GG. GG 3-0 for Marakar. Lift Truck is going to have to step it up. He will now get the chance to play with the Tox, but probably a lot of people would be picking Air Force to win there. So Marakar 3, Lift Truck 0. Okay, Marakar 3, lift truck 0. Okay, we did a new poll in the chat. You guys tonight are choosing the matchups. So down in the bottom left, we have the red player, USA Air Force. This is Marakar. Then up in the top right, we have the blue GLA Tox. For the player that is Lift Truck. But every time, though, he's going for a different build, isn't he, than Marakar. So you're seeing Marakar start with the 3 supplies as the GLA every time he's played GLA in that position. But you're seeing Lift Truck prioritize going for just 1 supply, prioritizing the oils. He's going for the double barracks strat. So Marakar has gone for 2 supplies. He's gone for an airfield. Going for a bunch of ranges, and he's also dropping the top left aircraft carrier. There's an oil in the corner, too. Alexander said, who is the best between Size, Logica, and Excal? Excal is the best out of those by far. Okay, those are there for Marakar, gets shut down. But did he kill a rebel? It doesn't matter anyway, because there's another one there. So Marakar capturing the top left oil. There's a TNT here. Marakar's opting for Comanches. Is that just a one-off Comanche, though? This technical is going to go through, but it's not going to stop this oil. Lift Truck might have been able to stop that with a little bit of better micro. But I think he was probably paying attention back at home. Lift Truck going to push forward to the quad and RPG. If he gets inside of there, that really solidifies his position there on top of the mountain, because you've got hold of that and a hold of that. More tunnels, and it just becomes more and more difficult to crack then. Yeah, Marakar is... going for more Comanches. He's trying to capture this oil. He hasn't gone for this one just yet. He is now. Maybe these supplies could disappear. I don't know. Is there any need for those? I'm not sure. Aircraft carrier is in play by Marakar. He's deleting some of these tunnels. Oh, he's capturing that. GG from Lift Truck already. What does that do, though? You have been defeated. I don't think it can fire, but it would be pretty funny if Marakar just launched a random nuke. Okay, so you guys are voting in the chat what the next matchup is going to be. I think you guys have voted Nuke Mirror, so I'm going to end it in a second. Might do like a Nuke Mirror. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do some GLA Mirror as well. I don't know, because Lift Truck, I think, maybe is good in GLA Mirror. I'm not sure. Okay, next. Yeah, you guys are voting on all of the matchups today. Nuke Mirror got 37% of the vote. So Nuke Mirror will be next. Who is the best in free-for-all, said Ali, or better play in team like 3v3? Both of them are completely different things. Who is the best free-for-all player? I think it's quite hard to, like, not justify it. Quite hard to make a judgment on that. Because it's like, you can be the best free-for-all player in the world, best politics, strongest player, best micro. But if you get 2v1, then you're just out straight away. And yeah, it's kind of hard to figure that out. And who is the best in team games? Well, it's completely different to free-for-all, so. Okay, down in the bottom left, we have the Cyan China Nuke. This is Lift Truck. And then up at the top right, we have the red China Nuke for the player that is OE Marakar. So how are things going to change in a Nuke mirror? Let's see. When did players start using Gen Tool and hotkeys? I think they've been using hotkeys since 2003 when the game came out in September. And when did they start using Gen Tool? I think Gen Tool didn't come out until much later, so... something like 2012 or 2013 Gen Tool. I don't know. Might have been a little bit before that. Might have been a little bit after. I don't know. Players are better now than in the olden days. 100%. That is true. Gen Tool. I think this thing helps because you can see more of the map now with the new UI. I think the overall exposure for the game, like through many streamers, YouTube videos, stuff like that, has increased, and there's big prize money and stuff. All of this stuff added together. All the maps have changed, like from Tournament Desert. Now the skill level is higher. Skill ceiling is higher because there's so many oils, so many supplies. Your APM needs to be higher. Actions per minute needs to be higher. Yeah, when you take all that into account, the skill level of players has definitely increased 100%. So Marakar's expecting a Helix because he's gone for a GAT as the first unit. It's actually a Battle Master, though, from Lift Truck, which is pretty good for him. But again, Lift Truck has gone for more oils and less supplies. Marakar seems to be the one going for the aircraft carrier a little bit quicker. I think the red guard just got ran over by a raptor. Pretty sure about that. Well, that one GAT was putting in some decent work, I think. Is Marakar going to be able to get both aircraft carriers? Maybe. One of the oils of Lift Truck gets removed from the map. Yeah, it's nice control of the raptors here. For Marakar, very nice. It's now going for the war factories. Lift Truck did grab himself an aircraft carrier as well, and he's also getting that oil. Marakar getting that oil too. Plenty of GATs out there for Marakar. It's like 4 or 5 GATs there. Yeah, there's some bombs now planted, and the aircraft carrier has gone. Yeah, a bit of a shame, but we're going to still see Marakar's, though, from the bottom right. Marakar's building a CC here. He's not prioritizing building there. He's actually building a CC on the corner. Pigeon in the chat said about the maximum letters for players' names. I think it's linked to the map name as well, you know. Because if you put a map that's got a really long map name, you actually have to reduce your characters down to like 1 or 2. If you all join with 3 letters on the map ranked Persian Gulf ZHV1 or whatever it's called, the game crashes. Okay, Battlemaster's coming streaming out from Lift Truck. Marakar playing a bit like a beast. His aircraft carrier just wrecking these Battlemasters. Marakar is about to be level 3 when he kills one more unit. There we go. Yeah, around the back, we've got Gats here. And Lift Truck, once again, has not taken his main supply, whereas Marakar did. Yeah, Marakar's spreading his base out. He's quite on the high ground here. What's going to flood in 17 seconds is that area and this. Yeah, CC now being sold. I would sell all of that. It's making a new barracks. Making a new CC. Yeah, Marakar going for that 5-0. Looks like it, but that won't be the end of the set. We'll see another match. Yeah, Marakar looking like king of the hill once again. He's making a nuke and a extra power. Yeah, these areas here are quite narrow, so you've got to navigate your army through there. But there's 2 helixes out. Only one of them is a bunker helix, though. The other one is a speaker tower. The speaker tower one is getting hit. Lift Truck might be hunted. No, he's not going to be hunted. That's not his last dozer. He's got another one back here. So that's not the end of the world. However, Lift Truck does need to build up an army at some point and get on this mountain. Because otherwise... Otherwise, most of this base is going to flood. Like, all of this is going to get deleted. Marakar building a supply on the top. Nuke MiGs are out. Carpet bomb coming in for Lift. Not really going to do a lot, though. No, it gets stopped. Artillery coming in for Lift as well. Artillery on the airfield didn't do a lot. I think that's GG. Lift Truck can't get up the hill. He can't even get up to this part. Marakar looking like an absolute animal, looking like a beast as usual. 5-0 is the score. Okay. Do I know a player called Caro? Yeah, I used to play hundreds of games against Caro. He won a World Series once. Do I know if he's still playing? Nah, I haven't heard of him for many years. I don't think he plays anymore. Well, no, he doesn't play anymore because otherwise we would have seen him. But yeah, he was very good. Like I say, I played hundreds of games with him. That was like in 2017 or something like that. I think Me and him had like a 50-50 win rate against each other. Let's do demo mirror. Why does my game look so HD? I've got all the settings on maximum. I'm running it in 1440p. I've got this new UI that we've also upscaled to 4K. Someone did it for me. Apart from that, oh yeah, well, I've got a tutorial on NVIDIA settings. You can make all the edges look more crisp. That's probably a big game changer. Yeah, I've got a tip on that. You can like enable anti-aliasing and it makes all the edges look more crisp. That's probably the main reasons. I can't like zoom out more than anyone else, I don't think. In case that's what you think, but I think gentle does make it look a bit bigger, or maybe allow you to zoom out a little bit more. But I can't scroll out any more than that. But Marakar's going for 3 supplies once again. It is a demo mirror this time. Yeah, Marakar looking very strong. Okay, lift truck coming through the middle with a technical. I mean, Marakar's gone for this 3 supply again, so it would make sense to harass the workers as much as you can. Like, get a technical in here, then go for there, especially going on this back one. Technical comes in for lift. Kills a bunch of workers. He's got himself vet 2 there as well. There is a demo trap there. Whoa, look at these workers, man. Okay, 2 technicals out for Marakar. He's got himself up here as well. He's kind of blocked that bunker, though. I don't know if he can put an RPG inside of it anymore. Yeah, Marakar is looking like a beast. It is kind of odd how you can drive over the aircraft carrier in that part and how it's kind of sunken into the ground. But I think the alternative is if it was above the ground, there'd be a lot of blocked area where you wouldn't be able to see. Be kind of weird. Marakar grabs himself an aircraft carrier again. The technical's gaining veterancy from hitting the Raptors whilst they're on the ground. Is he getting XP for that? Yeah, I think he is. I think he was getting XP for that. Look at that. That's how they regenerate. They regenerate from inside of the aircraft carrier, which is pretty cool. Look at them. Some of them are just jumping up. You see that? Yeah, Marakar putting these vanilla Raptors to good use. Lift truck is going to have that aircraft carrier very soon in the top left. I do think it gives you a nice boost having the aircraft carrier in the beginning, because you can just delete some stuff for free. Not like loads of stuff, but even if you pick off like 1 or 2 oils, tunnel, a couple of units, it's a real good little boost, I think. Marakar coming in from the side here. He might use them RPGs to take out the aircraft carrier. I think that's where he's heading. Marakar building a tunnel now inside of lift space. Marakar's feeling the confidence. The King Raptors, or sorry, the Vanilla Raptors just flying across the map. I think he was individually targeting the Raptors there. Those RPGs are actually not killing it. The missiles are disappearing before it hits it, which is a little bit strange. I wonder if that's to do with how much it's sunk into the ground. I don't think that's really fixable. Unless we raised it. Even then, it might be a bit weird. Minecraft in the chat says there was an edited map with a 50k crate once, and we trolled someone. How can you download that map? Well, to be honest, you could make it yourself just with World Builder. You can put a random crate on it. It was not Summer Arena, but it was called Tournament Arena. And it was Excal against Fargo on April Fool's Day. We put a 125k crate under a tree or something in Excal's base, or under a hut. And Excal got it and dropped down 10 particle cannons, and then Fargo just quit. Tournament Arena, it was called. I think we deleted it, though. But you can easily just remake it just by opening World Builder, making a V2 with the map. Lift Truck is gaining some momentum here at the top. He has got an absolute ton of quads out, and Marakar is looking under pressure for the first time. Is that due to Lift Truck? His back is against the wall here. It's looking like it could have been 6-0 so as the pressure kicked him into action. I think it would be excellent if Lift Truck got himself inside of that bunker. It's really, really strong. Lift Truck continuing to push. Combined with the aircraft carrier, Marakar is under pressure. Lift Truck doesn't want to go out off this challenge just yet. It is a $25 challenge sponsored by AK Baloney, by the way. Very kind guy, always sponsoring Zero. The next flood is... Oh, no, sorry. The first wave of flood is happening. Marakar GG's. Wow, 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 wow. Well played there by Lift Truck. Is GLA Mirror his thing? Is that his thing? Okay, let's do another poll. Next matchup. Are we gonna see flood until the final wave? Let's go with Tox Mirror. I kind of like how the GLA Mirror went. It's a very weird and funny map. I think that pretty much sums it up, you know? It's cool, though, isn't it? Every day we see challenges on the same old maps, regular maps, but to have something different with a little bit of funkiness added, I kind of like it, you know? They say how to spice up your life, add a little bit of spice, add a little bit of variety. Yeah, Left Truck did very, very well there. Down in the bottom left, we've got the red GLA Tox for the player that is OOE Marakar. And then up at the top right, we have GLA Tox. Also, this is a Cyan player. This is Lift Truck. I think if there is a matchup where both players are left on the top, I think it probably could be a GLA Mirror. Because you could have a line of tunnels there and a line of tunnels there. And it could just be a bit of a face-off, a bit of a standoff. So that's why I've said let's do another GLA Mirror. But on the next one, we will let you guys... we'll let you guys vote. We'll do a poll again. Next matchup you want to see. Nuke versus Stealth. Laser versus... Okay, I'll let you guys vote on what you want to see next. What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking Red Bull. If you saw them beginning of the stream, I said I'm very tired, so Red Bull might help a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, if Marakar wins this, he closes out the set. We do have another player ready tonight to face off against someone at 21 GMT. So if Marakar is still awake at that time, which I think he will be, we might be able to get him against the other player, which the other player is Tumstep. Tumstep against Marakar could be very beautiful on this map. Or do we do a normal challenge on normal maps? Yeah, we could have that at 21 GMT tonight. I might take a break in between. That's what I'm thinking. World Series 2024 was supposed to be $20,000 prize pool, by the way, not 8,000. It ended up in the end being 13 because Relic didn't pay 7,000. I don't even ask me how that happened. Basically ripped off and scammed everyone, but yeah, so 2024 the announced prize pool was $20,000, not 8,000. Yeah. Okay, so it looks to me like Lift Truck might be pretty good in GLA mirrors on this map. Did Marikar's arms dealer get TNT'd? Oh, no. That's his second arms dealer. Okay. Dude who says, Domi, you need to motivate Lift. Well, I'm kind of motivating him here. We've put a GLA mirror and he seems to be pretty good on it. So, oh, that tunnel getting up is kind of big. Could have stopped that worker there. Bad by Lift. He's also not killing the worker, so any damage he does here. That's pretty bad by Lift, but I think he's focusing elsewhere. I think he's coming across the map with the aircraft carrier. I don't know, you know, if this map needs any changes. I think it might be perfect. I know some people are going to say, oh, the money needs reducing. And I know some people are going to say the aircraft carrier is too mental, the flooding is too mental. But I think for what it's been designed for, I think it's actually kind of working perfect. If anything needs doing, maybe one oil could be removed. But otherwise, I think it's pretty decent. You could remove that oil and put a hut there or something, or a building. But look, even now, the players are spending all their cash, and it's not crazy. You could maybe remove these crates. Or maybe just reduce it down to just 1 or 2 crates. But here's a situation where you could be left with this little square platform at the top. You know, like if both players are attacking here, but it's a bit of a standoff. Nobody's really dying. You could be left with a line of tunnels, or a palace and a palace, and nobody could get kicked off it. But Lift Truck seems to have won both aircraft carriers, which could be kind of massive. Palace is now being built by Marakar. Why don't we see any females playing Zero Hour? Someone said. Well, we actually do. We have one person called Cranky Monkey who streams on Twitch. Don't know if she's playing anymore, but she was. We had Sergeant Muff in the past. We have Queen Muff, who is still active and plays every day. She's a pretty good player. We have a girl called Stella, I believe is a female. Plays Twilight Flame Air games, primarily. Yeah, we do have a few. Not loads, but we do have a few. Lift Truck seems to be pretty good on this map in GLA mirrors. The first wave has flooded. Yeah, aircraft carrier is now out. That oil in the top left didn't get captured. There is a palace being built, but there's not enough units out for Lift Truck now. Marakar seems to have won the engagement. Needs more Scorpions, more tunnels, more RPGs here. I think Scorpions RPGs are a really good combo in Tox mirrors. Yeah, and with the amount of cash they've both got, like 6.5k each, you can drop down more tunnels, more RPGs here. Don't even know what's going on with that supply on 100%. Yeah, you got that oil down here still in play. Yeah, lift truck can't go to here because that building's probably got a couple of RPGs in it. There's a black market being built in a forward position there by Marakar. Marakar's creeping around with a worker again. Similar strategy to what he did before, isn't it, when he built a tunnel there? But yeah, let us know in the comments what do you think Domi identifies as female. I identify as a frying pan, actually. You can identify as whatever you want nowadays, so might as well. And people have to respect it. They can't call me a he, they have to call me a frying pan. And if they if they call me a he, they've abused my pronouns. And I get to put in a complaint. World has gone crazy, hasn't it? Really. Anyway, what were we talking about? Next matchup looks like it's going to be a super weapon mirror. Which could get interesting if whoever gets EMPs on the top here. Yeah, not sure what will happen then. Because if you just plonk a load of EMPs on the top, could be very, very hard to get back. Marakar coming in now with the battle busters. Yeah, there was a toxin spill on the coast, which was the nuclear missile silo that was like there and there. You can capture them, but I don't think they do anything. Is there any more on the map that I can show you? No, but the map is... Oh, yeah, there's one. Must just be too high. Is there one over there too? No, that got destroyed. Okay, interesting how that one survived. But yeah, I think you can capture it, but I don't know if it's doing a lot. Yeah, Marakar's being really annoying with these battle buses. Rebel ambush there from lift truck. I think he should go inside of that bunker. Could be pretty nice. But this tunnel's probably going to finish. But then, therefore, lift truck is bringing in some battle buses. But yeah, the next wave is going to flood in 2 minutes and 30. Lift truck has got an insane amount of cash now. He's got 18k. But is that just because he's just not spending the money? I think it is. I think he needs to be spending it. He's floating too much. Yeah, Marakar's been really annoying with these battle busters. Lift truck making a massive line of tunnels. He's focused heavily in the mid, but in 2 minutes, this whole area here is going to flood. Interesting tunnel. These workers are pretty doomed unless Lift is going to react. Lift truck just making mainly Scorpions. It's got 4 arms dealers, but it's going to get a bit dodgy, isn't it? When the next wave floods, because all of this is going to disappear. Yeah, Marakar's got an uphill battle here. Like, literally uphill battle. A massive pop there from lift truck. Instantly gets rid of these battle busters. He has lost some stuff in the process, but at least he's got rid of them battle busters, which are causing him such a headache, such a problem. Lift truck's happily collecting here. He's building a decent amount of markets. Do you even need markets on this map, though? I don't know. Oh, Nuke versus Stealth is actually winning the vote now. Yeah, you guys are going to decide all the matchups tonight. I picked a couple, but you guys are the main ones. So you guys have picked Nuke v Stealth for the next one. 13 seconds. 13 seconds, 10 seconds until the next wave floods. All of this is going to go. Lift truck selling his base. Maybe he should have used this space for arms dealers. Because... yeah, his production's lacking now. The flood is coming. The flood is indeed coming. I think the watercolor could do with a change. I don't really like this dark blue, like, standard kind of color. But yeah, this is a situation where you could end up with both players sharing this upper platform. 1 minute and 45 until the next wave floods. Snowy G said Marakar's playing with his food. I don't really know if he's playing with his food. I think he's struggling here. He's coming in with the battle busters around the side. Lift truck counters with his own battle busters, but there's no Jean Miguel there to take out these RPGs once the bus gets evac'd. Marakar is certainly on a timer. Because in 50 seconds, I think... what's going to flood in 50 seconds? Maybe this area is. I think given how much money the players have got, I think one black market, just get the upgrades, is all that's needed. I don't think you need all of these. I think you need space more than anything. So, like, even now, I probably would be selling those black markets and just making more and more arms dealers because its space is more important. It's all right having 100k in the bank, but if you can't spend it, then it's worthless, isn't it? In real life and as the GLA. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. This is the biggest flood we've seen yet. And it is going to be this corner. That's the next wave. So that part of the map is gone. And that part. And you're going to be left with now just this. Just this bit in the middle. Anthrax bomb was used. Lift truck doesn't have a CC. Could build one, though. He's building 2 arms dealers at the back here. Marakar does not want to lose this particular map, this particular game. He's creeping up. He's got 3.5 minutes now until this area floods. Yeah, Marakar hanging, hanging in there. Could we finally see some Marauders on this map? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Marauders. Marauders just take... It's not the cash, really. It's the amount of time they take to build. If they built like 1 or 2 seconds quicker, or 1 or 1.5 seconds quicker, maybe. But... yeah, it's not like GLA is broken. I actually think... GLA is good even without the Marauder. You've got the option, but you don't want to change the meta and like make Marauders like really fast and really cheap or something and just like get rid of Scorpions. Because Scorpion battles are really decent. 2 minutes and 16. Lift truck just needs to hold the high ground. It's looking better and better for Lift truck the longer this goes. Let us know what you think of this new concept. Like the stream if you enjoy new concepts like this. If you're enjoying the flood, the aircraft carrier. Marakar's trying to come in from the side. Sneak attack is wiped out. Battle bus, angry mob here from Lift. It seems the high ground proving to be too strong at the minute. Marakar's got 1 minute and 37 until the next wave floods. I think dropping a supply here could be a good option for Marakar just to ensure he stays in. He's building a Stinger tunnel. Both players have the cash to continue. But it's the time. Time is of the essence here. It's kind of like PUBG, like Battle Royale, isn't it? What's the mode called on Counter-Strike where you just get a smaller and smaller area until you're both basically forced to go head-to-head. But it just looks like Lift just has too much here. Scud Storm would be perfect. Scud Storm on that palace. You'd be able to gain all of that ground back. Can Marakar fit a supply here? Because he needs to do something, because he's got 50 seconds until he is... until he's screwed. He's managed to fit a very, very unique small base there. 36 seconds. Time is of the essence. Jean-Michel here doing some wrecking. Marakar has managed to build a supply, but it's in quite a bad position. Lift Truck deletes it. Lift Truck. Oh, you could have waited 20 seconds. Come on, man. You could have waited 20 seconds just so we could see the flood. Lift Truck did it. He's pulling it back. 5-2 is the score. Let's end the poll. I just want to see how close Super Weapon was to winning, because I kind of wanted to see that. Super Weapon Mirror 33%. Nuke versus Stealth 36. All right, Nuke versus Stealth. Lift pick. Okay, down to the bottom left with the GLA Stealth in the cyan. This is Lift Truck. Up at the top right with the red China Nuke. This is OOE Marakar. So Lift Truck got to choose his army first here. You guys voted for this matchup in the chat, even though it was a very, very close, very, very close poll. I was kind of hoping Super Weapon won. Just so we could see what would happen, like who's going to drop an EMP on here. EMP in a barracks, and it's like kind of... and you get hold of these, it's kind of impossible to probably crack then, I imagine. But Stealthy Nuke is very good too. Marakar's going for a Helix, keeping the CC. We have seen Lift's best performances in the last couple of games, which are both GLA mirrors, so he's chosen GLA here again. Let's see if he can keep up that amazing play that we've seen. Against the Nuke. Yeah. Someone in the chat said the Nuke's going to win. Alexander said it's a great map and needs a little balancing. What's wrong with the balance? Tell me specifically what should we change here. I'm open to changes. It's the first time this map has ever been played competitively. I played it against a couple of guys in my Discord channel, just like one-off random games just to test if there's any bugs and stuff, and it kind of worked nicely. But this is the first time it's ever been played competitively. So definitely we are open to changes. If it's too much money, if the aircraft carrier is too OP, if the flood's too fast, or whatever, tell us specifically what needs changing. Lift Truck just walked his own rebel into that truck. Everything is allowed here. It's no rules, just no cheating, no bug abuse, as usual. Helix is out. Lift truck is ignoring his technical at the minute. The Helix is flying around and it gets the technical. I have a feeling the Nuke is going to win here. I just think Battlemaster spam and then into Overlords later is going to be too OP. Is Marakar going to see that worker? He's not. He's not seeing the worker. Metab says, why can't you calm your lips? Because I'm a commentator, maybe? Why can't you calm your fingers? Oh, even when I'm quiet, I'm moving my lips. Maybe because I had a Red Bull. And some Class A drugs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only joking. Okay, technical here from Lift Truck. Gonna hit some trucks. No pun intended. What's Marakar's elo? He's basically second highest rated elo player, only to Xcal, I think, according to the ZH ladder. But obviously Marakar won the World Series against Xcal 8-6 in the World Series 2024 final. So yeah, Lift Truck is up at the top left. He's got himself an aircraft carrier. He's killed the Helix. He's killing the supply. Is Lift Truck going to make a bit of a comeback here? Why doesn't one of them fortify the middle from the beginning of the match? Well, they are. He's got a tunnel here, and he's got both of them buildings. That's as much as I think the stealth should be doing. If you just focus purely on the middle and ignore the oils and the aircraft carrier, I think the aircraft carrier and the Battlemaster spam will just clear you from the middle. So you have to strike a balance. You have to secure middle whilst also getting all the money in the aircraft carriers. It's not as simple as just go to the middle. That aircraft carrier is gone. This one is still putting in the work. This supply is healing faster than the quad can kill it. Yeah, Lift Truck's playing very good in the last few games. Sometimes when you realize it's your last chance. Oh, the hijacker is going to go in the mines. Oh, he actually ran a little bit far there, didn't he? "57 seconds until the flood begins." These oils are being targeted. But the Battlemasters are wrecking the quads as you would expect. Here's the palace. It's quite a quick palace on the higher ground. There's a hijacker out. Is he going to grab a Battlemaster? Yeah, he is. Yeah, the Battlemaster spam from the Nuke is brutal. Saying that, though, these are going to get deleted in 20 seconds. Might not be so bad. One strat you could go for here is no arms dealer in the beginning. Just loads of supplies, loads of oils, loads of tunnels and hijackers in the middle. Because quads tend to be not that great against Battlemasters, but tunnels and stingers, with the free RPGs especially, are really good. So you could just take over the whole mid with tunnels and stingers. Carpet and artillery coming through. Gets rid of this safe-ish oil. Damages that one as well. The flood wave 1 has happened, and these two war factories have gone. Marakar now creeping forward with the war factory. Flamer has seemingly cleared that out if there was something inside of it. This bunker now going to finally get cleared by the Flamer. The Vanilla Raptors do not fly at the same speed as Aurora. They fly, I think, at the same speed as Vanilla Raptor. Maybe slightly faster. I'm not sure. But it is part of the game. Palace. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Is he going to drop down a market in time? No. That is a big shame there for Lift. If that palace got established, I think that might have sealed the deal, or it would have been a major advantage. But the fact that that palace got wiped straight away, and I don't think he's dropped down a market to get worker shoes. Actually, worker shoes wouldn't make that much of a difference. But maybe like AP bullets and AP rockets, stuff like that. Junk repair. Could have been good. Worker shoes would be good because there's still a lot of supplies, but I don't think the issue is money here. I think the issue is spending that money and holding the mid. Yeah, lift truck is under pressure. Pops a bunch of quads, takes out a battle master. Yeah, the new battle masters are so strong. Just look, they just shred these quads. Really do. While Flamer from the low ground is very good against that bunker. Could get that tunnel as well. There is a Jean Michel out. You could go for the dozer rather than sniping the battle masters. If you got yourself a dozer, made a couple of battle busters, you'll make RPGs really, really fast. Here is the chance to grab that dozer. He has already sniped the battle master though, so this could trigger Marakar to make the mine. So yeah, he maybe messed that up a little bit. He's going for maybe this dozer. Yeah, that Jarman not the best. Bit of a waste of a Jarman. Like, forget that battle master. That was more important, I think, getting the power, because the spam would have helped a lot. This area is secure. That oil secure. This oil's not been captured. Can hear a plane or something. There's a plane there, isn't there? Still under the water. Is lift truck getting the bounty money? I don't know if he's placed the CC. I've not been paying attention to the battles, actually. Got new cannons out. Yeah, that's going to be quite hard to deal with now, because you got overlords, Gatling cannons, and nuke cannons. In a head-to-head fight like this, the nuke usually comes out on top against the stealth. Carpet coming in too. Lift is getting kicked off this mountain by the looks of things. Absolutely devastating there for the stealth. The squad's coming in from the side, but these nuke cannons can fire down as well over this cliff. Marakar's got 13k. Double nuke cannon hit. Yeah, it's looking a bit tough now for lift truck. I think not taking that dozer, just a big devastating hit for him. But yeah, all of these new cannons now on the top ground, looking very, very good for Marakar, isn't it? Marakar's got more and more war factories. Devastating new cannon hit there on the battle buses. Yeah, it's going to be a real difficult challenge to try and crack that mountain. Once Gatling cannons, overlords, new cannons all get established on top of this hill, even if you send in loads of battle buses, it will still be difficult. The Gatling cannons don't have chain guns just yet, though. Battle bus comes in for lift. Oh, you saw the shells fall there. Does not get an oil, though. Nuke mid comes through. This army is disabled by the EMP. Could see neutron shells come to take effect. Yeah, like, how do you deal with that as a stealth now? You probably have to not fight that. You probably have to go around the sides with battle buses. But the next wave is flooding. GG's well played, says Liv. GG, says Marakar. Thank you. Yeah, well played to Marakar there. Truly king of the hill. 6-2 is the score to Marakar. GG. That was nice. Nice games. Nice set. Want to do another set regular maps or off? Marakar says he loves the map. Yeah, we have Tom Step available. Tom Step available 21 GMT. Yeah, 6-2 in the end. Marakar says he loves the map. We're happy to hear that. Marakar's type in, does he want to play any more games? Let's see. He wants a call. I call you. I call you all. Lift can join maybe. All right, let's phone Marakar. Like, yo, Marakar.
Hello.
Marakar offering a call. Well, I never expected that.
I mean, I thought I just wanted to like mention it on a call format, but yeah, I thought this map was super fun. This might be my new favorite map. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, bro.
That's amazing. Yo, Lift.
What's up? What is this map, bro?
Marakar just said it's his new favorite map.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Obviously, it has like 20 oils. Obviously, it's his favorite.
It's not even because of the oils. I think some of the games I didn't even bother with early oils. I just like the aircraft carrier and the dynamic flooding. I think that's my
That
more favorite
aircraft
part of it.
actually changing a lot of games.
I think there was a game, by the way, where I killed the rebel that was capturing the aircraft carrier on the bottom right, and it still captured it somehow. I don't know how, but I thought I denied the capture, and it still gave it to Lift anyways.
I
It
missed
might have
that.
been that last game. Let me see if I can find it. Because if that actually bugged out, that's something to look into. I want to double check myself.
Yeah,
Before
okay.
It
Tell us.
also it doesn't kill the aircraft with RPGs when you're shooting. You have to go way closer.
Yeah. RPGs
Yeah.
bug out on it.
And leaks as well.
What? Sorry.
The leaks also you have to go closer to kill. The leaks
Okay.
doesn't kill as well.
Yeah. I think that's because it's been sunk into the ground because it's obviously a massive unit. So it's sunk into the ground so it doesn't like take up the whole map, but therefore the hitbox is like in the ground a little bit. So I think that's why. You know, like with a dam, the hitbox is massive as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to fix that unless we raised it out of the ground, but then it might look a bit ugly, to be honest. But yeah, when we created this map, I thought it's too crazy. Like, people are not going to like this. It's going to have too much money on it. Aircraft carrier is going to be too OP.
The thing is not letting the games to be played. It just ends in like 5-6 minutes. You can't do much unless like Marakar was doing very good job camping in middle with China and things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What, Lift, you think it's over in 6 minutes? It's already decided who's going to win?
I mean, in like, for example, if something or like if you're not camping middle, it usually ends because I don't know, like when someone takes that many oils, it doesn't matter. Like every game I saw he is floating and I was floating as well. And usually, like, I don't know, you can kind of like spend your money, I think,
Yeah.
in this map.
I do think the beginning though, you can actually spam a crazy amount because of
That
that
is true,
oil
yeah.
kaboom. Because the first flood happens after like I think 6 or 5 minutes, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have
fine.
like a good amount of time to just take all the cash in the beginning and then just spam out a ton of units. That's what I was doing most games as the Chinas, to be honest. Like I think
Yeah.
the last game I actually delayed my oil cap. I was just getting a ton of supplies in the beginning.
Yeah. I think you're right, Lift. There is a lot of money on it, and maybe we could remove one oil or one supply or something. But I do think there was times where you had like 18k, like as one of the GLAs, like earlier on. But you could have dropped down more war factories, or even when you were like the Air Force, I think you had like 13k, but you only had like 1 or 2 war factories or something. You could make more. I think you had room.
I think as well, by the way, the aircraft carrier itself, it changes so many matchups. Like for example, when we were playing as I think tank versus GLA in the beginning, when you were spamming battle masters, when I had Scorps, I just killed a ton of those battle masters alone with the aircraft carrier, and
True.
then it made it a
Yeah,
lot easier to defend.
But then again, like the aircraft carrier is like really OP at stopping all of them units. But then I feel like because you have all the cash, the tank is not completely out. He can still lose all of those units and still carry on, I think.
Oh no, I think it's balanced in
Yeah.
the sense that there is so much cash to offset
Yeah.
it. I just think the aircraft carrier is a really nice way to sort of balance out between the insane cash and just insane firepower.
Yeah. I think it's a
Also,
nice
I think
balance.
like in one GLA mirror, I think I sent like a bike to capture that early game. That was also good, I think. If you can capture early game, it can help you a lot.
Yeah, I tried to do it one game, but I messed up my bike as well.
Yeah, because it's so long for the worker to walk. So yeah, maybe sending a bike is better.
Hmm.
So in terms of changes, then the hitbox for the aircraft carrier, I don't think we're going to fix that. I think you just have to know you have to go close. But in terms of other changes like removing an oil or too much money, or maybe the passages are too narrow on level 3. Anything
Yeah,
you think, or is it perfect?
I think level 3, I was struggling to put even just a supply as China on
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
third layer.
exactly. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I literally had to build on Lift's direction in order
Yeah.
to build the supply on the second last layer, like layer 3. I think
Yeah.
just make that platform a little wider. I think also maybe just very slightly increase the corners of the last layer, like the sizes of the corners,
Yeah.
because the mid is just so crammed. And to be honest, if you're facing like a GLA who just slaps a palace on the middle,
Yeah.
it's almost impossible to like break through unless you like overwhelm it immediately, I think.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if you
How
wanted the
about the
Chinas, you could.
timing?
Huh?
The timing in the third part, the timing, maybe it can be increased a little bit to be played out a little bit more.
The
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
third
know.
one of
part.
the timings are like 1 minute or something.
Timing. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Because that flood only floods the supply next to the aircraft carrier on the high ground, doesn't it?
Mm.
Oh, and your base. A little bit.
Okay. So you both think that should be increased then from 1.5 minutes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I,
Well, 1 minute is not.
Okay, so basically the feedback is build space on level 3. Build space on the top level, basically.
yeah.
And then the timer that floods level... it's like level 4, isn't it? Basically.
It's like like flood 3 or flood 4. It's like the one
Yeah.
that's a minute long. I
Yeah.
think only one of them is shorts like that.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
what's
okay.
with the rockets next to the aircraft carrier? I was able to
Yeah.
When you captured it, could you do anything with it?
No,
No,
I
it's just
tried clicking with
yeah.
it. It did nothing.
Yeah, Zezon had probably put that as a blocker, but he'd be like, people will get
Oh, my
confused. The people will capture it and they'll be like, what the hell?
I mean,
Yeah,
I think the
at
aircraft
first I
carrier
thought
is
you're
a
gonna
bit of a
capture and put
confusing one.
something inside.
That would be hilarious if you give it to Zezon, see what he'd say about the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
I'd say it's not realistic, it's not in the ocean.
Mm.
Uh,
Also, I just reminded myself as well. I was really hoping Lift would go Comanches in the game it was Air Force, to be honest, because I wanted to actually see how good of a counter the carrier is to Comanches.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Because in theory, if you're GLA and you rush the carrier, you can actually just completely hard counter like Comanche build, which is cool.
Could you click on an air unit to get rid of it, or do you have to guard air or guard mode?
You can click, you
move,
can
I think.
attack move, you can guard air, you can do all the things that a
Okay.
unit can do.
Wait, can you click on the enemy units?
Yes. That's what I was
Okay, I
doing.
didn't know that.
Yeah, you were
I
guard
was
mode
just
and
guard
hitting
moding it,
RPGs and
so.
rebels.
Yeah. Okay, that's
I
good
saw-
to know.
Yeah, I saw like 12 raptors and like going for my scorps, and 8 of them hit the rebel.
Yeah, and one of them, I think in one of the games, I killed my own aircraft with those.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I thought you can only attack move or guard mode.
No, it has.
Hmm.
You have to control group the aircraft carrier though. Because you can't select it with W because it's not technically an area.
Also, this map needs like higher than 100 APM. It's not good for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just the same as like Blue Hole. No?
I think
Yeah.
this is more intense than Blue Hole,
This
honestly.
Oh,
is,
you
yeah,
think?
This is
So we've
way
got the
more
highest
intense.
skill ceiling map, then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you want to market it like that, sure.
Okay, besides
like
that
it.
feedback,
I like
then,
it, though.
that's good to know. These oils in the corners, like top left, bottom right, that's kind of cool.
I actually, yeah, something you can do with US and China is you can airlift like a rifle infantry or a Lotus to take those, while GLA can't if
Yeah.
they don't have a tunnel there. That's something I also noticed.
Yeah, I saw you drop off a
So-
Lotus, I think.
Is that
That's good.
something to consider, or do you think it's not that important? Because GLA usually thrives in the middle anyways, so I feel like
Yeah,
it's not that.
I think
big a deal.
GLA is pretty good on this map, so I think it's kind of okay that the US and China can do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
because there's quite a lot of cash anyway. If you want to waste micro time capturing an extra oil, there's not that much value in it. Because I mean, many times I looked at Lift Truck and he's got 20k in the bank. So
yeah.
Okay. It's probably not that important then.
yeah, maybe when we see more sets on it, if it's too OP, then maybe some of these oils need to get deleted with the flood. Maybe.
I want to
I
see
mean, it's
this
just-
map in a tourney, honestly. I think this would be a fun map to try run in the next 1v1 tourney.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't have much time to. You have to just spam at early game. Otherwise, you have to like stay in the middle and do something with it with the money you have. It's not. There is no space to build at some point. It's just the early game. I think you have to do the more damage and get the middle. I think.
Also, best part is if you know eco, you just die if you don't build something in
Lol.
5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Tommy, can you make me Fargo in this match? I wanna play him.
You want to play Fargo and just don't tell
Yeah,
him
I
anything
mean-
about the map.
No, I will
Uh,
just send one by, capture that, and kill his leaks.
Kill the 2Bs.
Kill the leaks or 2v.
That's
And
funny.
he blames everyone. Oh.
That's funny.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. I might take a break then. Thanks for your feedback. If any of you's free later in 2 hours, Tom Step's free. So if you want to do another challenge, maybe lift. I don't know.
I have an army tomorrow. Sadly, I have to sleep.
Okay, no worries.
Maybe Monday. Yeah.
I'm probably off at that in 2 hours time as
Yeah.
well.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. No worries. All right, thanks for the feedback.
Thanks for the
and thanks for the
challenge. It was
games.
fun. Yeah. GG's. Well played, Mara.
GG's.
Bye-bye.
GG's, guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. Okay, nice one, guys. We're going to end it there. Good feedback. I didn't expect it to be that positive, honestly. I thought it would be kind of like this map is too crazy or something. So maybe now we're talking about including this in this $1,000 tournament that I'm going to host. I don't know. Let's just check the replay. So Marakar said something about... Holy moly, that was close, wasn't it? Did you see that? That was close. That was mega close, man. He literally died as it got captured. That was very, very strange. And then he almost killed... Oh no, the aircraft carrier did die instantly. Okay. That was a bit chaotic, actually, wasn't it? That was a bit chaotic. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it there. Will we do a stream later if Marakar, if some step finds an opponent? Maybe watch the space. We're gonna end it there for now. That was it was pretty fun. It went about as well as it could have done, to be honest. Happy with the feedback of the player. So GG. Thanks to everyone that watched today. Remember to like the stream if you enjoyed it. We're going to work on the updates for this map, and then I'll share it with you all as well. It's called Oxygen 1 at the minute, this map. So GG, well played. Let me know if you want to comment. So see you in the next one.